Exercising your brain. Abstract. This review discusses training regimens that lead to the acquisition of new knowledge and strategies that can be used flexibly across a range of tasks and contexts. Possible characteristics of training regimens are proposed that may be responsible for augmented learning, including the manner in which task difficulty is progressed, the motivational state of the learner, and the type of feedback the training provides. Training regimens and general learning. Although myriad examples of highly specific learning exist, only a handful of training paradigms have been established where learning seems more general. These learning paradigms are typically more complex than laboratory manipulations and correspond to real-life experiences, such as action video game training, musical training, or athletic training. Mechanisms of learning. Learning mechanisms surely vary in their specific implementation across different perceptual and cognitive domains. Learning to recognize faces or to speak seems effortless and occurs naturally during the course of development. In contrast, learning to read has to be taught in an explicit fashion. However, it remains that some mechanisms of learning appear to be shared across domains. Their further characterization will be critical to our general understanding of learning principles. Task difficulty. The principle of utilizing small incremental increases in task difficulty is implicit in nearly every video game. As players progress through levels, they learn new skills and techniques that allow the player to master game circumstances that would have been impossible at the game outset. In our own work on video game training, we have acknowledged this principle explicitly, by advancing players to the next level of difficulty during training only when they have demonstrated sufficient mastery of their current level. Motivation and arousal. The concept of setting a proper task difficulty leads to the consideration of additional factors that could potentially influence the outcome of training: motivation and arousal. According to this theory, motivation is highest and learning is most efficient when tasks are made just slightly more difficult than can be matched by the individual's current ability. Tasks that are much too difficult or much too easy will lead to lower levels of motivation and thus substantially reduced learning. Feedback. Another possible factor in learning is feedback and the utility of rewards, of which motivation and arousal are likely to serve at least partially as functions. The exact role that feedback plays in learning is a subject of much debate within the field. Numerous examples have demonstrated that feedback is necessary for learning. Herzog and Faley, 1997, cites Nanez, Holloway, Tsushima, and Watanabe, 2006, whereas many counterexamples have demonstrated that feedback is not necessary for learning. Conclusion. Recently, several types of experience, including action video game experience, musical training, and athletic training, have been shown to lead to quite widespread effects on perception, motor skills, and cognition. Although these experiences are exceedingly complex, they offer new insights as to what differences between these and traditional methods of training, testing are most critical for the differences in learning outcome and, in particular, generalization of learning. Click the link below to get started with special discount prices and get free bonuses too. 100% money back guarantee within 60 days if you are not satisfied with the results. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel.